Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Judge each man on his own merits. Because, ladies, look, I know something about y'all. Y'all tend to judge men, compare them to the next man. And y'all especially judge them, many women. You remember I did a podcast Friday saying how, don't lose a good man because of that ghost. A lot of women judge that man according to the ghost. You judge them like y'all judge them by the men that you've seen personally and how they were treating their women. Y'all judge them by the men that you've dated in the past. And then y'all judge them by negative images promoted in the media. Like y'all say, well, all men do this and stuff. That's what they said in this video or this study or something. All right? And then you meet that man and, you judging him by that. You ain't taking him at his thing. Y'all judging him by what somebody else did or something. Or what you see. I'm going to tell a story. Because I like telling my experiences with some different women. I never forget this one woman. I might have mentioned this one before. She met me and was proceeding to try to change me. And she was always saying what these other men would do. And even men she dated. But she said, well, some guys do this. Some guys do that. I've had a few women do that. I'm saying, ain't those guys. I say, you need to look at me and judge me by me. In fact, I had gotten to a point one time, right? I had gotten to a point that I said to the woman, I wouldn't even try to get with the woman right away. I would say to some women, all right, we just meeting and everything. I don't want to date you right now. Why don't you, because we were in a social circle where they could see me on a consistent basis. I say, why don't you see? Or, why don't you just pay attention to me, see if you like what you see? Because this is who I am. Or we'll just talk first before even going on a date. I wouldn't even go on a date right away. Sometimes with some women. We'd talk first. We would talk, and I would tell her, look, no, I ain't those other dudes. I'm Rom Wills. I'm Rom Wills. I'm not that other person. I'm not that person. I'm not that media image. I'm me. Yeah, there might be some similarities. Shoot, even some facial, well, I don't look like anybody. So, anybody else, but you know what I mean. And I said, look, you got to judge me. I'm my own individual. Because every man is. See, a lot of times women, y'all going in with this ideal image. Or you think, well, all these men did this. I knew this woman. And I noticed lately, I'm bringing examples of women I dealt with. She was like a sister, and she liked classical music. Right? And she was like, well, black men don't like classical music, and I play classical music. And I looked at her, I said, I work out to classical music. At the time, I used to listen. I remember my own family. They'd be riding with me in the car or something. I got my classical music tape on. And they were like, oh, yeah, you got interesting music tape. But my point was, this woman is judging me by what the overall black male population was doing. And I'm like, first of all, you don't know. I've met plenty of brothers who like classical music, even play classical music. So for you to say, oh, you're a black man, you don't like classical music, don't appreciate it, that's some bullshit. I said it just like that, too. I said, you don't know. I know some guys into it. They were telling me about some stuff. Now, is it every single guy? No. But see, the thing is, ladies, every single man has his own personality thing. There's some general things. And honestly, beyond saying he got a penis, you can't say what that is. He might be similar to some other guys. He might have some similar traits to some other guys. And we all do. That's why you have personality types, Myers-Briggs, the Chinese Bagua that has some general things, but each man is an individual. Each single man's just like y'all. Now, ladies, I want y'all to think about something. Do y'all like being compared to another woman? Seriously. Yeah, y'all got some similar traits based on your biology and your biology. 99.9% of y'all got a vagina. And the other percent, well, yeah, we ain't gonna get into intersex or like that or hermaphrodites like that. We ain't gonna get into that. But y'all got the same toes. But beyond that, each one is an individual. And ladies, I know from dealing with so many of y'all want to be seen as individuals. Just because that other woman acting all thottish and all of that, you don't want to be compared to her. And we know it's deep to the point when you go out, you want to be the only one wearing a particular dress or pantsuit or style or have that hairstyle, right? Okay, that's cool. Judge men the same way. We want the same thing. And a lot of ladies don't. A lot of ladies say, well, all men going to treat them like this. And this go across races. This goes across races. Because I've talked to plenty of white guys, Hispanic guys, and they say the same thing. Yeah, I judge them according to all these other guys. And it's like, no, he's an individual. He's an individual. So when you meet a man, first of all, I talked recently about the ghost. He ain't your ex. That's the first thing. Don't compare him. 2, I don't care how similar he is to other men that in his particular racial group, income group, whatever. There might be some general tendencies, but he's still an individual. Every single man, they could have similar reactions to a particular event, particular person, but they still gonna see him differently. You know? Like okay, and let me use a good example. Okay, say you're a woman, right? Say you're a woman, you're very attractive, you got pretty face, body and stuff. Most guys at minimum rate you a 9. And most guys treat you accordingly. Most guys. And this is something you actually experiencing. But you might see that one guy and meet him and you behaving like a 9. They see you as a 9, so you behaving like a 9, right? And, they all hitting you, they hitting you with their wallets and all of that. They got their wallets out. They hitting you with some corny lines you done heard since you were a kid. All of that. But then you meet some other guy. You meet some guy. And you think he attractive and stuff. And you sitting up there thinking, oh, yeah. He's going to present his wallet. He's going to tell me a bunch of stuff he had. He's going to tell me how beautiful I am. And you meet that guy. And he see you. He's like, hey, how you doing? And you be like, well, what you do for a living? Man, I don't really do anything special. I don't like talking about it. So he already not telling you about the money. And then, you might have a conversation with him, half an hour conversation the whole time, or you just talking, or he don't show any initial reaction that you're even pretty. He's looking at you the same way he looks at an ugly woman. Like he's showing no visible sign he even find you attractive. In fact, he don't even look up while he's talking to you. He might be doing something. And he's like, oh yeah, okay, right? All of that, So he's doing something different. That's because he is different. In fact, to be honest with you, he might not see you as a 9. To be honest, in his eyes, you might be a 6. Why? Because he's a different man. He ain't the same person. And even if he saw you as a 9, he ain't going to approach you the same because, shoot, he grew up around a bunch of 9s. I'm going to just be honest. That's why, very beautiful women don't faze me any. My family was beautiful. Women in my family was beautiful. I always said my grandmother, she died when she was 84. She ain't have any wrinkles on her face. And none of us in the family ever look our age. Most people don't take me for 55. They be thinking, even with the gray hairs and stuff coming out, they take me for 40s. I shave it all, they take me for 30s. And that's my whole family. That's all of us. I got cousins and stuff who could get large Instagram followers and just tell them, oh, yeah, I'm in my 30s. Right? But my point is, that's the experience. That's my experience. And every single man has a different reaction to you, even if they all seem similar. They seeing you differently. So you got to deal with that man as he is right there. So when you meet a man, don't automatically compare him to the other men or say he should do this, or don't take the word should out of there. Just deal with what's there. Stay in the moment right there. What's he bringing right there? You'll probably like it. And then you can focus on him just like you want him to focus on you. So anyway, right? That's all I got, ladies. Definitely think on this. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.